Welcome to Matters of Black. I'm your host, Latoria Alexis. Today's guest is musician and rapper Storm. Born in Ohio, Storm grew up with a dream of pursuing what he loved, music. Currently living in Los Angeles, Storm built his fan base through a fresh approach and creativity that continues to inspire music lovers around the world. This is an artist that represents lyrical creativity and has a fresh approach to hip hop expression. With the musical inspirations such as B.O.B., Big Sean, Drake, and Kanye West, Storm is an artist with depth and prides himself of being authentic with a powerful, energetic personality and genuine lyrics. This year, he continues to perfect his talent and share more music with fans. With 2021 looking to be a breakout year for the young artist, Storm is currently managed by TKE Management and supported by South Coast Music Groups. Official publicist Bianca Ranjambana with the best yet to be seen and heard from the young Ohio artist. Hi, welcome to Matters of Black Storm. Thank you for coming onto our show. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate being here with you guys.
No problem. So before we get into your rap career, what I wanted to actually go over is your motivational speaking. So when did you become a motivational speaker and how did that, transpire in your life?
I've never truly saw myself as a motivational speaker, but I feel like I have a voice, and I try to use that in a way to, I guess, inspire others, and it's kind of, I feel like it's fulfilling to speak to people and to help them through issues that they're going through. I know a lot of people have different things that they need to talk through, or just need
Hmm.
inspiration from someone else, and it's really cool to have that ability and that voice to be able to speak to others. So it's
Okay.
really
Has it always been like that? Like you're like someone in the family that someone goes to? So is it
a lot
that's
of,
how
yeah,
that
I've
kind of
had like a
started?
lot of cousins come to me. Yeah, cousins, my sisters. I'm the oldest of my immediate family, so they always
Okay.
do come to me whether they have issues or just need to work something out. I'm also the only guy in the family, so obviously my sisters will ask me. I mean, in my immediate family, I definitely have guy cousins and stuff like that too, but a lot of my sisters will come to me and ask me, this guy does this, and what do you want to, why do guys do this? And, just kind
Uh-huh.
of try to tell her how guys are and just
Yeah, I
be there
respect
for her.
that. I respect that a lot. My dad is the only, actually, he's the oldest, but he's not the only guy. But there's a
Uh-huh.
lot, his sisters and things like that. So I
Hmm.
always respect men that have sisters because,
Hmm.
they see our side of things. It's not
Yes,
something, you're not out of practice
exactly,
for.
exactly. Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Where does the passion for your music come from?
I've always loved music. Growing up, when I was a kid, my mom was I was raised by a single mother for most of my life, and music was kind of what we all. She would play in the car when we're like, whether she's taking us to someone's house so she can go to her second job or whatever it was. But we would listen to Crisscross, Beastie Boys, Run DMC as a kid. So for her, like just listening to music, made me feel cool and happy. And music was always something my family, would listen to when we would all get together. And I just, it was just a passion of mine. Actually, today, I guess it's been 17 years since Kanye West dropped his album College Dropout, and that was the
Uh-huh.
first album that truly made me think about creating music and making that a career. He really is an inspiration to me as well. And so just his music, and then just listening to music in a whole kind of inspired me to want to make music as well.
Okay. So you have some big influences there.
Yes, I really, Kanye's a huge influence on me. Tupac is another influence. And then, like I said, Run DMC, newer artists now like Big Sean, Joyner Lucas, J. Cole, kind of artists with a voice and a story. That
Mhm.
kind of, that really drives me, and it kind of inspires me with a lot of my music as well.
Okay, awesome. Now, a lot of those artists that you did mention a little bit earlier, I noticed that a lot of them have done community work. So, would you say that a lot of that has to do with your community work?
Yes, there are people that I like to follow. Like I do follow Big Sean a lot and what he does for the community and for Detroit and different things like that. And it inspires me to figure out, what I can do at this time to help out LA and to do different things around Southern California. Soon, depending on where my career takes me, I'd love to do a lot more, open up schools, kind of like he did, the recording schools. 'Cause I feel like music and even film schools. There's not
Okay.
really a lot out there for for the youth that are really interested in that. So I would love to be able to help ignite and fuel that passion in younger the younger kids. So that's something I really would love to do. Would really love to do. So
Is there
yeah.
an age range that you're trying to target more than others?
Um, I would say probably. I mean, the high school, about middle school to high school, I think is, when you're kind of still figuring out what you want to, most of the time, even when you're trying to pick what college you want to go to, you start thinking, oh, I'm gonna be this major, and then by the end, you're completely something else. But, being able to help mold and give them that direction, or at least like give them the tools to decide, even if that, if they go through it and decide, actually, this isn't for me, that's totally fine. But being able to have that outlet and being able to have the tools to at least figure that out and at least see that passion through is I think something they really need out here in
Mhm.
LA, like really bad. So
Yeah, I definitely agree. Um, I that really hits home for me because I am so passionate about kids. Really,
hmm
more so, I'm probably the one that would be handing you the kids because I'm more of like the babies, like the early development kind of person. So it's like once I
uh-huh.
mold them, then I'll pass them on to you. Does that
That's
sound
awesome. I
like?
love, yeah, toddlers. I think that was I went to college as well, and I was going to be I had thought about being a psychology major. I mean
Mhm.
a psychiatrist. I'm sorry, and I really loved the ages from like 3 to like 6 when they're
Uh-huh.
starting to figure out like volume and
Their
when
personality.
yeah, so many different things that they start realizing in the world. It's just cool to see their outlook and to see them see reality, in a way that we don't see it anymore. And
Hmm.
it's just really cool.
Okay, definitely. What sets you apart from other rappers?
So, for myself, like I said, I really am an artist that likes to tell a story. And I feel like with my stories, I feel like they're pretty relatable. I try to tailor my music towards the fact of if you don't believe in yourself, I'm more about making sure people believe in what they do and seeing that,
Mhm.
no matter what someone else says, you can do this. And it's I have a lot, I have friends sometimes that are like, man, I can't believe you did this music video and you did this. How did you do that? And I was, to myself, it's something I just wanted to do. Like I had to tell myself, I'm not gonna not do this. Like, why can't I make a music video? Why can't I do? So
Mhm.
I've always wanted to make music to let people know, if you truly believe you want to be a doctor, go be a doctor. You can do that. Don't let anyone tell you, wherever
Yes.
you're from or whatever your background is, you could do that. Whatever it is you want to set your mind to, go and do that, and don't let anyone tell you can't do that. So that's something I've always wanted to like inspire into kids and people as well.
That's the motivational speaker in you, honestly.
Thank you.
You keep hitting home, I promise. Like I feel really connected, honestly, because it's just I'm a huge body positivity activate
Mhm.
advocate. Um so that definitely hits home. It's just like if you want to wear that, wear it. If you feel like you look good, then do what you need to do. Be your true self is what I'm getting from it.
Exactly.
And that's exactly how I feel too. I like that.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
What advice can you give up and coming musicians and rappers?
So the best advice I can give to anyone trying to, create music, one is, stay true to yourself. A lot of artists are definitely trying to and there's nothing wrong with getting inspiration from others. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, don't listen to certain people and like get your own, like get kind of vibes that they get, but don't try to recreate their own music. Your
Mm,
story is unique, and I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm just, Joe from Wisconsin, whatever, who's going to care about me? But actually, people want to hear who you are. They want to know
right.
like what your story truly is. So be true to yourself, and like I said, don't let anyone tell you you can't create, an amazing album, and you can't make, um, a music video starring just yourself. Like whatever you decide you want to do, and you think, you see the vision, make that happen. There are probably other people who, would love to help you with that, who also are in a craft and want to create music videos, and they just don't have an idea. They have no outlet
Right.
to. You never know. So always, don't let any of your ideas just falter because you feel like it's not possible. It's truly possible if you set your mind to it. You could definitely do it.
I love that. I love that. What are you working on next?
I'm shooting the rest of my music video this weekend as well, this Saturday and Sunday, and releasing my album and music video on March 19th,
Okay.
along with a virtual concert as well for that. So
Wow.
trying to get all of that wrapped out and out by March. And so it's hard to do concerts, virtual concerts, because you like to, be upfront with people and,
Yeah.
interact with
Feel your
people.
audience.
But it's definitely nice to, be there for the kids, and give them something to, to watch besides just, whatever they're watching it on home at TV or something like that. So I'm just excited to be a part of that for the kids. So that's really cool.
I like that. Okay. I do have one more question for you though. When do you believe that you have made it? What is your definition that you've made it?
To me, um, I will feel that, I've always wanted, and I've always seen myself having, doing a Grammy speech, or, attending whatever. It's, to me, I would feel, if even like, even if like J. Cole or like one of the artists that inspired me, said something like either to me or tweeted out, it was just like, man, Storm, aka Storm, like I love what you're doing. Keep the passion going with, helping the kids out and making this music or whatever else. That to me would make me
Mm,
feel like I made it, because these are the people that, inspired me to create music, and to hear from them, like, I see what you're doing, and I'm at least proud of you. I don't care what the industry says or what anyone else says. I think what you're doing is really cool. That to me would make me feel like I made it. And, I've accomplished, pretty much what I started making music for. So
okay.
yeah,
Nice.
I think that. Yeah.
I like that. Okay. I think that I'll make it when I'm on Black Rose Rock.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. Definitely.
That's my I've made it. Like that is when I'm standing next to my sister and we're giving a speech together. That's when I'll be like, we did it. Like,
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so great. That's great.
well, thank you so much for joining us on Matters of Black. Um, if there anything else that you would like to shout out, or anyone that you would like to mention a thank you or anything like that?
I'd like to say, thank you to Fago for setting this up for me. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for having me, and being here and giving people a voice to talk. Like, it's nice to have that, and we need that, especially now. Thank you for, being so genuine with people, and helping them out. That's also like something we need to stay in this, in culture, and humanity, really.
Mm.
And shout out to my nephew MJ. MJ, I love you. I'll see you soon, bro. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you again, Storm, for joining us on Matters of Black. You'll find all of his information down in the description, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day, you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, and then you're gonna say, hey. Let me get my phone. Hold on.
And then you're gonna say,
Look like Auntie and Mommy. Oh, what's the face you be making?
who, Auntie Val?
Yes.
Girl, I can't.
Matters a black. Matters a black. Hey. Matters a black. Matters a black. Hey. Matters.
What? I missed it. I missed that one. I'm gonna do a picture right quick.
Okay.